friends, welcome to Positive Power with your host, Michele Dionne. I hope you've had a fabulous week. It's a hot one today. Wow, really sweating up a storm. But we're in the home stretch, aren't we? It is the end of August now, if you can believe it. Wow, where did that summer go? You know, we begged for it to come, and now it's here. It's flown by, and now we're in the home stretch. So I wanted to talk to you today a little bit. And, I talk a lot about random acts of kindness because I find they're so important. And I find they're a key element in bringing our society back to more of a positive environment for people. We need that. It makes people feel good. And if you can control how you feel, then a lot of the things around you will fall into place in more of a positive environment for you, and you'll attract more good things into your life. So I was just out actually grabbing some stuff that I needed, and I was at the Dollarama, and I noticed a lot of people doing their back to school shopping. And I saw a young mom, and she's there, and she's counting, and I've always been a counter. Well, not so much, because I decided a long time ago that I'm not going to live in lack anymore, but I used to be a counter. Drove my kids nuts. We go grocery shopping, and I'm always counting, making sure I have enough, and living in that lack mentality. So I saw a mom doing the same thing, and it made me think, geez, what a great random act of kindness that would be for anybody who has a little bit of extra money, even if they're at the dollar store and they grab just a couple extra things, to bless a family with some back to school supplies. Sending your kids back to school, even in the 20 years since my kids have grown up, is completely different. The list that they give them now is absolutely crazy, even like boxes of Kleenexes for the classroom, and it's really changed. So if you have an opportunity and you have a couple extra dollars that you can help out a family in need, I strongly suggest that you do that. And it's just such a wonderful thing, and you'll feel good. And I mean, come on, let's be real. Those kids are our future, aren't they? We need to provide them with an environment for success as well. And there's nothing worse than going to school and not having all the stuff you need. That's got to be really tough. And it would play on them, play on their confidence, play on their emotions. So if you're in a situation that you can help them, absolutely do that. And if you don't know a family, if you don't have little kids that are around you or in your neighborhood or whatever, you can always go to your neighborhood school. You can go online, go to your school board. So here in Sarnia, it's Lambton Kent School Board. You'd go there and find the school in your area. And if you go there and you just go up to the secretary and give her some stuff and say, you know what, I know you know the right family that needs this. And it's true, they do. They know the family that has the hardest time. They know the family that has the 6 or 7 kids. Because there is families that still have a lot of kids these days. And they'll make sure the right family gets the right stuff. And if you're like me, that you like to make sure that 100% of your donation goes where it's supposed to go, which you don't see all the time these days, let's be real, then that is a very empowering thing to take it right to the school. Because like I say, they know, they're interacting with the families. They know that, Susie and the kids are having a hard time, or somebody just had a divorce over the summer, or whatever. It's a great way to pay it forward, do something positive, and give back to those kids. And I mean, really, a lot of that stuff is at the dollar store. You don't have to go and pay a fortune. Got an extra $5, go and get 4 little things. A couple pencil cases, a couple, some princess pens or something. Somebody's going to appreciate that. And talking about random acts of kindness, you may recall that back in May, in my front yard, I did a free clothing drive, and it went absolutely fantastic. We had lots of people come out. Well, I'm very pleased to announce that September 25th, we're going to do another one. I'm only going to do it 2 times a year because I know a lot of parents, especially a lot of young single parents, they sell their old clothes on like Mummy Market. So I don't want to take from that for them. But at the same time, I think this is a wonderful thing that we can do together as a community that will help give some clothes to some people who might need them for free, but they have to be near perfect. So that's September 25th. It's a Sunday, and the Moose Lodge here in Sarnia-Lambton has donated their hall for me to use to do this event. So that is so awesome. So jot that down on your calendar, and as you're doing your fall cleaning or your back to school stuff, you're swapping it out, whatever, please put a bag of stuff aside for me. send me an email, michelle@sarniarocks.com. We can make arrangements to get together, or you can bring it to the hall that day. That is the ideal scenario. It comes that day because I don't have that much room to store it, and I have a dog that would love to run into your old stuff, and we don't want to go there. So there you go. Lots of good ideas, lots of good news, lots of good stuff for you to do. So thanks for joining me, and I'm going to get out and enjoy the weather. It's a beautiful weekend. It's a beautiful time, a beautiful season here in Canada. Remember how awesome you are, and next week we'll get together and do this again. Take care.